Hello, guys. Welcome to the Soundmind podcast. Hope that you are having a nice time wherever you are, even as you prepare to vote for your next president or your politician for the year 2022. Today I'm going to talk about politics and the politicians. And it's approximately 20 or so days to the August 9th election in Kenya. And I must say, in the past few months, we have seen politicians make promises.
The focus is going to be how to ensure our people are fed, healthy, educated, and safe before all other considerations.
Now, he promises to establish 20 new markets, ensure stable water supply, as well as a working sewer system, and mortgages from 5,000 shillings, and 5% interest on mortgage for those who are first-time home buyers.
Rubbish each other in public, abuse each other, and much more. People have been launching their manifestos, but a lot is to discuss or to think. We need to sit down and ponder upon everything that they told us in the manifestos, because I'm sure 70% of Kenyans have not even sat down and read what are in those manifestos. Secondly, I don't know whether they have been made public or available to every Kenyan to be able to access them and read them. I'm not sure about that, but we need to be able to sit down, look at them, discuss upon ourselves, and see which manifesto does make sense, so that after we have elected the person that we want to, when they fail to do whatever they had told us in their manifesto, then we have a legal background to go after them and defend our vote. Now, we have seen people leaving offices to go and be politicians. Why? You may ask yourself. The simple answer is power. Everyone yearns for power. I might be a successful businessman by myself, but there are some laws that still restrict me from doing what I want to do. Maybe I want to open businesses, or maybe I want to be able to venture into or get some businesses out of the country, but because of the laws that are there and connections that maybe people need so that they may be able to have these jobs, people decide to run for these offices. Some of them genuinely run for these offices so that they may be able to change people's lives, but I guarantee you, once you get to that parliament or you get into that office, there are people, there are cartels that have been set there to help, to just to make sure that you don't achieve what you wanted to achieve for your people. So a famous politician once said that politics usiiweke kwa roho. You see, I'm sure most of you have been able to see the incident of Bahati on the social media. It's not the first time that Bahati has been crying. During the nominations, Bahati was denied a nomination. Bahati called the media, and he was there crying out to the media that he has been denied a nomination. Yet he had paid, he had been guaranteed that he is going to get that nomination ticket from Jubilee. Now again, after getting the nomination, now after crying out to the public, he was called back, given the certificate. Now he launched his campaign, and under the Azimio, whatever it is. Now, a few months ago or few weeks ago, Sifuna now decided that he is going to attack Bahati. So he told Bahati that he should step out or step aside and let an ODM candidate be the one to be given to stand for and represent the people of Mathare. Now, also that got Bahati to start again crying to the public. He even called again another press conference, and he was able there to represent himself, even with the family, and the wife was there. So my point is, politics has a lot of politricks. It's either you accept to be, you are defeated and wait to be appointed, or whatever it is, or you run knowing that you're going to fail. So those are some of the things that you have to accept once you get into that field. There are these big political parties. They have their own people that they have set there that they want them to win. So whether you go there as a whether you go there in that team, they themselves have decided who is going to stand for them in those places. So we need to be keen also when we are choosing the right people. Maybe Bahati has the right mind and the right will and the right heart for the people of Mathare, but yet the person that is being pushed to the people of Mathare is just somebody that has been placed there so that he may be able to achieve or to do the will of the flag bearer for that Azimio team. So also for the people of Mathare, you decide who you're going to choose or who you're going to support. Let nobody be able to push someone into your throat that you're going to support this person. So there are a lot of dramas happening around politics at this time, and we are just 20 days to election. There are people that are being angry out of nowhere. There are people that have even started fighting each other on podium in front of people. What are they showing us? Early this year, I spent some time, like about 3 days, in Mount Elgon, and I tell you, the stories that I heard from there are very devastating. Young people were being used to slaughter each other, and I'm sure the public didn't know. Even in 2017 it happened, though it was not as big as it was in 2007. So when we start seeing these incidents, we need to ask ourselves, what are these leaders trying to tell us? What are they trying to show the public? You see Bwana Ruto going to the public and start even getting angry with someone that has come to your campaign rally. They may not support you, but you are the one holding the microphone. Why are you letting that person shut you down? Your voice is much bigger than you are using a microphone. Mr. Ruto, you are using a microphone. Why are you arguing with a person that is using just his voice? We cannot even hear the person. So it's important that we control our anger. It is important that we look at the bigger picture, not just look at us getting into that status. No, whatever it takes. No, we should be careful with the words that we speak to the people. Now, even the other day, Raila was also, when they were campaigning in Nairobi, we saw him even beating one of the guys, giving him some slaps there, telling him, wachana na huyo, wachana na huyo. So we need to be very careful as politicians. People see these things, and in this age of Gen Z where there is technology everywhere, information travels very fast. Now, on the other side, with all these theatrics, we have to say peace should prevail at all times. When these guys were launching their manifestos, someone was talking about Bangi, another person was talking about offering 6,000 shillings to families. Another person is talking about bottom up. They're all one and the same thing. They're all strategies to win our hearts. We have been made promises previously, but we have not seen them come to fruition. So we need to be very careful. Apart from these manifestos, print them. If you can, print them and have them in your house, so that when someone fails to do what they say they are going to do in 100 days, you have the legal background to go and even to a court and represent that and say, this guy said that he's going to defend us, or is going to reduce the price of the high cost of living in the next 100 days. It has not happened. So be very careful, even as you're going to put on your ballot. Now, to the general public, to the youth, we are the ones that are being targeted the most. Let no one pay you a penny to go and fight another neighbor. After you've voted on 10th or that 9th, the next day, or you'll need to go to work, you'll need to feed your family, you'll need to go out and support your family. The person that you voted in for in the office will not care. He will not come walking into your house and giving you rent for that day or meal for that day. No, they won't. So you remember, as much as you're going to vote for that on that 9th, let peace be paramount. Let peace prevail in every place that you are in. And again, I'm very worried when churches try to put themselves into these things of politics. It's very worrying, because what the Bible has told us is that we stand in the gap and pray. We pray. Our purpose is to pray that peace may prevail in this country. God has not decided for anyone who the president is going to be. There's no way God will speak to one person and neglect the rest of us. So be very careful when pastors come to you telling you that you should go and vote for this person. Just know either they have been given something or they have been promised something. So be very keen with the people, that with your pastors, also with the people that you listen to. I wanna ask all Kenyans to remain peaceful even during these elections. There is a lot at stake. There's much that you are gonna lose when we start fighting each other. There's a lot that you are gonna lose if a fight that is happening miles and miles away from us is affecting us now. What about something that is happening our next door? It's gonna be worse. So let's maintain peace. Wacha amani na idumu kila mahali where we go. Speak peace, speak words of peace. It doesn't matter who you're voting for, it doesn't matter who your favorite candidate is. You go there and represent peace. Wacha amani na idumu. Thank you so much for listening to me. See you in the next podcast. Bye bye.